Okay, so we'll go through a very quick demo on the publishing, okay, primarily on Android publishing. So I will try to do this as quick as I can so that you don't feel it's overwhelmed. If you follow the guide very well, it should be pretty straightforward. Now, before you do any kind of a publishing, okay, just to make sure you run your app, make sure everything works. If the app is broken, and then you will have a lot of issues. You probably either can't really pass the review, or you know, the user get it, it crashes, everything, it's gonna look very bad. Okay, you will get very bad reviews. So make sure you can still build everything here and run it, and then you go to the next steps. Okay, so I just triggered the build process. Hopefully this is gonna start soon. Don't see the responses. Start it. And show me the console. All right, so I'll wait a little bit. All right, but let's actually start to follow this guide here. This is the guide just for the Android publishing. A lot of things going on. Okay, let's see. Now, let's start from the first one. Very important. Okay, you need to have a launch icon. Now, if you remember, over the past days, as we do all of this, these are the default icon you will use. Okay, generated by Flutter. But first thing we need to actually change that. So there are a way that you can do this differently, a very easy way, which is to use this one. So to customize icon, you might want to check out this package. Alternatively, you do this. Okay, I will tell you, don't do this. Just try to follow this package. This is actually a utility pack that really helps you to simplify the overall icon process. Okay, otherwise, for Android and iOS, they require a lot of different dimensions, different sizes of icon. It's very hard to do that manually. Okay, so let's do that. And then in this app right now, okay, finally start to build. Okay, so I need to put that icon into my app first. And remember, we have this asset folder we can always use to do the app, to do the icon, right? So let's actually do, I do need a fun icon, and then the icon should be a square, right? So there are a lot of icon generator, or I can just download something and I'll go to images to get some icon. So I'll do the Cal Poly. Not sure if I can use this one. Okay. You know, I do like this one. It doesn't fit to us, right? You know what? Let's just try to use this one and see what happens. Okay. This is a nice and a rectangle one. So let's get a right size. This one, the quality isn't very good. You should actually just design and build your own. Okay, I'm just here to try to simplify it. Oh, they have engineering. Do we have computer science? Yeah, we do actually have a logo. I remember. Yes, that's our logo. Oh, computer science department. Okay. Yeah, that's is this gonna work? The image isn't in a good quality. You know what? I'll just do a regular one. Okay. I'll go to Google something called Android launch icon generator. There is a tool I normally use that helps you to generate this icon here. Okay. So something like this. I'll just do a text. I'll do mobile butter recipe. That is supposed to, yeah. But can this one go to 2 lines? How to break them off? Okay, so this is not very good. Okay, I'm gonna fall back to the images. I think that doesn't look good at all. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna care about this image quality. I'll use this one for now. Okay, so I'll save it. Okay, I will put it here. Hopefully they can process it to make it look better. Okay, background. All right, something like this. Okay, I'll generate a bigger one. Not very clear, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'll save it. So app underscore icon. Okay, so that's the final generated file. And then I will need to put this into the project, put it here under the images. All right. And then I want to use that one for the project. So in this case, the easiest way I'll tell you is this package. Okay. So follow the tutorial. Again, since I've done this one, I'll do that very quickly. So you need this package under the app development dependency. Go to YAML file right here, develop dependency. All right, get this file, and then you do need to configure which icon you want to use. Right, so this one should be going to here. Okay, for the icons, and then the launch icon, and this is where the icon should be. So we're under the assets, images, and also the CPP, sorry, app icon PNG. Okay, so once you have this, now you do need to run this command to generate everything. Okay, so I'll show you the example. So let's make sure everything here is good. So I will go to my folder. Most of these things will be done under terminal. So Flutter app recipe. Okay. So these are the only new things we're adding here. And then I want to show you, first of all, you need to make sure the Flutter command works. All right, so it looks like we have it. So I'm going to do Flutter pub run Flutter launcher icons. So this will be the dependency you just generated, and then you run that one with the new feature here. All right, let's just try to do that first. All right, so this one requires a new version. Okay, so this is not expected. Is that because my Flutter version? This is 2.81, and which one I am using here? Maybe this one I'm using. So, oh, this is a newer one, so it's under the 2.10.3. I'm trying to use that one. Let's try to do this. Pub get. And that's the version we used in the Android Studio. Looks like this one works. Okay, we do pub run, and then Flutter launch icons me. All right, this one should work. All right, as you can see, it automatically generates everything. So if you look at the file, see, they actually generate all the icons you will need for Android, for iOS, and then the really good thing is that they do all the dimensions for you based on the image you provided. I'll tell you this is the easiest way to get this thing set up. You don't want to try any other way. Once you have this, your icon is done. Okay, so that's the icon part. So let's actually try this again. If I'm running this one more time, you should be able to see our icon got updated later on. Okay, so we'll come back to this one later. So that's step one, we're done. Step two, a lot of editing for the Android itself. Okay, let's just make sure that we are enable all the material component. I think this is something new they add. But you know, we'll just follow that and see what we need to do. Okay, it said if your app uses the platform views, you may want to enable this. How do we know we're using platform views? I don't feel we're using platform views. Okay. This is definitely new things where they're putting, but I'll take a quick look. Okay, I don't feel this is something that's really needed. So locate Android app and then build our Gradle file from here, and then the dependencies. So they are asking you to put this one. We need to do the version, and then you need to find out the latest version. Honest, I'm not sure if this is going to cause a problem for us. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is not giving that issues. And then you need to add all of this. You know, just to be safe, we'll follow that and go to main resource, and then they are asking values. One is under the styles. Okay, styles, and then you need to delete that no title bar into changing this one into no action bar. Okay, right here. This one, let's make a change. That's what they are asking. Okay. The other one is under the styles, the night mode right here. All right, so that's what I mentioned. Just let's follow until something's wrong. Okay, but from my experience, it doesn't cause too much errors normal. Okay, go back to check the icon this time. See, Flutter App recipe. So we have the Cal Poly, the computer science icon there. So that's it. All right. So that's the second step. And then, you know, let me make sure if I rerun this thing, it still works, because that made me a little bit nervous with this new change I added here, which I've never done that before. Okay, keep going. Now, this is the most important part. Okay, to sign the app. Okay, anytime when you try to publish, you need to sign it. Basically, you need to create a private key, use that key to sign the app, just like make a fingerprint. Okay, so that people know that you are the owner, you have that private key. If we see that fingerprint, we know it's from you. The reason to do the signing is that, you know, they try to prevent if somebody hack into your account. If they hack into here, they want to update your app, they upload another random software, not coming from you, then the user will be in trouble. They will get the wrong version. So even they hack your account, they need to still make sure they are uploading the same kind of fingerprint app. Okay, so that's why they ask you to sign app first. Okay, so we'll follow the step here. It should be easy. Okay, looks like this is fine. Okay, everything is correct. So we go to the signing process. Everything will be done under command line. So I will just copy this one, go back to my folder here. I'll run this command to generate this key. I think you need a password. Don't forget a password. I'll say the CS. Oh, wait. So they are putting the file to here. They create this Keystore. Okay. Anyway, we'll leave it there. So I'll call the CS 4750. CS 4750. All right. So this I don't think is too important. All right. So we generate that Keystore file right here. That's step one. We're done. Keep going. Keep going. And then you need to specify all of this in this key.property files. Okay, so you need to create a file, follow the instructions. So it's under here. So go to, I think it's Android, and then key properties. Right here, create a new file called key.properties. Okay, copy everything over. Okay, so that's the password. And then that's the alias. I didn't change that. I think it should be that one. And then that's the file name, right? So this one you need to provide a full path. I think this one is under my yeah, right here. That's a file path. I'll put it here. Okay, so you're done. Next step, the key, everything is set it up. This one again, go back to make some changes in the build.gradle file for Android. So go to app, build.gradle. Just look at carefully what they want you to change. Okay, so add the Keystore information before the Android block. So probably this stuff. Okay, so Android block right here. Before that, I think we need to add these things. Looks like we don't have it. Okay, let's put it here. Step done. Next one, build types block. The build types block is right here. Yeah, release. Right now, this is release, and oh, I think we need to replace that whole thing with this whole block right here. So because this was for debug, and then now we need to change release, and then that's where you get the password stuff. Okay, and then shrink your code with R8. So disable, yeah, we don't need to worry about that one. Enable this one. This one, I don't think we need to do too much because if they complain, you probably need to do it. Otherwise, not worry about it. And review this one. This one should be fun. Review all of this stuff. That's also good. Okay, so that's it. All right. So from now on, you can run this command called Flutter Build App Bundle. Okay. So coming back here, but you need to make sure you use the right version. Okay, because I got a lot of version here. I'll use this one. Flutter Build App Bundle. That's it. And this is going to take a while, but if this one's successful and then it's not all right, let's fix the error. So what's wrong with this one? And build type could not get no proper release. Okay, so it looks like something is wrong here. Okay, did we? So it's this step. Do we get anything wrong? Config. Sending configs. On 70. Okay, so it doesn't know release. Oh, I know. So this one's supposed to be get all of the build types. Okay, so yeah, so that's a part. Yeah, the documentation also kind of not very good. So this is the right way to go. Okay, so put the signing configs here, and this release here will actually point into this. So one more time, build app bundle. All right. So anytime when you run with Flutter, if it's running, taking time, that's a good sign. At least it's not crashing. All right, so while we're waiting, go back to the Play Store. If you're generating the file correctly, then you're good to go to move on to here. All right, so here, very easy, create an app. So CS4750 Flutter recipes. Okay, so this is the app, and then this is free. And then just check, create app. Right. So they've been keep updating this interface. Okay. Honestly, not a very good right now. So it's very confusing compared with before. There was one version, I think it was better than this. Okay. But anyway, so what they want you to start to follow this process to view all the tasks you need and then do all of this. But it doesn't show you which one is required, which one you can skip. For example, this tester, you don't need to do that. And then the create a new release, you do need that. So anyway, and then there are a lot of things. So let's just try to follow this step by step to see what's going on. Okay. Okay, let's actually see they want to do the tester, and we really don't need that. I don't know if there are a way we would just say that we don't need it. Okay, that's a tester that releases. Release you would need it for sure, but the tester you really don't. Okay, so but I can just pick something. At least I'm done with this one. Okay, and then you see I choose the tester and at least I finished that step. Okay, but it's not too important. And then create a new release. That's when very important. That's when you need to upload the file. So that's why I need to come back to check. See, this one done, guys. If you see this, it's perfect. Everything has been built. It generates this AAB file, a single file that can run your app in Android. So coming back here, that's what you need to do for the release. So I'm gonna do, wait, it's a testing release. Okay, I don't like that one, but let's just go through the very formal steps. Okay, so workspace. So find that in the build folder under app, under outputs, bundle, release. This is the file. All right, so let's just upload it. And then they will ask you to create a release name. So let's finish uploading, make sure everything is good. But this is all for testing, okay? The reason you normally don't need that for your own app, but I think I want to see if we follow that step one by one, is that going to make the things easier? Okay, so all of this one are done. I'm going to save it. Okay, I'll release, review release. There's a warning. Normally warning, we don't worry about it. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just internal testing release so that it's done. Okay. But again, this one, nothing to do because it's only for internal testing. We need production. Okay. So, but I do want to go back to the dashboard so that we can at least follow this. All right. So there is something that you created, we created for the, you know, for the internal things. Okay. So set up your app. Okay. All right, so it looks like once I'm done with that, all right, so that testing thing is gone. Okay, so I don't see that anymore. So this one is kind of done. All right, so then let's try to follow this one, even though the testing is not required. So set up app. I'm pretty sure these are things you all need to do. Okay, app access. Let's go through this one. All of this is available. Save. Mostly just question answers. Okay. Oh, you need to go back. All right, so that one is done. Go to ads, and no, we don't have ads, and save, and you have to go back. So that's why this UI, they're improving it, but it's not very good. This is just try to get the reading of your app, follow all of this, not too difficult. All right, and then this one's supposed to be all no's. All right, save, next. They generate the reading for you and then submit. All right, we're good. And then going back. So target audience. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I think these are all good, right? So just click on next. Okay. All right, save everything. Going back. News apps. This is not a news app. And save. Going back. These are all easy part. Okay, there are some other part that you need some work. So this one had nothing to do with COVID. Save it. Data safety. Yeah, they're starting adding more and more of these things. Okay, let's just click on next. No. All right. Oh, so they want you to submit a privacy policy. Okay, so that's good. So we can actually show you how you do that one. So let's wait. Anything else? It's save draft. Okay, so we need to set a private policy. If they ask you to do that, you can't skip it. Let's just go to do that. It's basically the URL. Okay, how do we do that? Very easy. So we go Google app privacy policy generator. Okay, so the best one is this guy here. Okay, and put the app name CS4750, and this is a Flutter recipes contact. And then this just choose. All right, owner type individual. Okay, developer name. Okay, once you're done, click on this button here to generate everything. So that's just going to generate everything for you. And then all done. And then we want to get, you can generate the privacy policy or term and conditions. I'll do the privacy policy, and then they can get you the code. That's just a template they gave you. Okay, and also you can deploy that. So let's deploy that. I think it's for free, and then you just need to get an account here. Okay, and I don't think you need you can do with the same email. Let me try. I might use this email already. Try to log in. Can't remember. I don't know if I can use a fake email. Try that one. Wait. All right, so looks like it's just any kind of random email is fine. Put the email and then they will deploy this one. They will give you a link to use. See, that's the link. And this is the privacy link. Okay, so that's for yours. They add some ads here, doesn't matter, nobody's gonna read it. All right, so going back. Okay, let's put the URL here. Very good. And then we're done with another step. All right, so it looks like everything's done. Go back to dashboard. Okay, so oh wait, data safety is still there? What's going on? All right. Okay, so you basically redo this one more time. All right. So next one will be the category. Category will be maybe technology, education. All right. Email. And if you have a website, put it there. Okay. All right. This is done. Going back. Store listing. Store listing. Let's see. App name, short description, demo app to show best practice of Flutter development. And then this one, you can do longer one, I'll just copy it. So graphics, this part, okay, also follow what I'm doing. So the app icon, so this one, they need 512 by 512. So that's why the ones I just used, this one works. This is the 5 by 12 512 by 512. Okay, so you need to get the right size. If you don't do the right size, they will tell you. Okay, now feature graphics, what that is. Okay, so Android feature graphics generator. There's the one that led you to do this pretty easy. As you can see, I know all the tools, so that you can just follow the same thing as I'm doing, and then you can change this. Where to change the text. Okay, so Flutter recipes. All right, so it doesn't matter this image. I don't even know where they show this. I'll download the image. Okay, so we got an image here. Going back to my store, upload, and is under the downloads right here. Okay, put this one on. Okay, and then video, I don't have it. So this is important. Phone screenshots, you need to have at least 4. Okay, so this is easy. So go to your app. Okay, there is one to get the screenshot. Click on this one. It's going to save it, and then you can then do different things. I can do a lot since I have a lot of screens. Images. Okay, so and I'll upload all of those. All right, so we're good. Now this is very annoying. They want you to do the tablet. I don't know when they start to add this one, and I'm gonna try with this thing. Okay, see if I have any luck that I can pass. If not, we have to. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one for now. Hopefully they don't complain. I'm not gonna do too many. Just do 4 of those. All right, so they didn't require this one before. I just resented it. Okay, save. All right, so it looks like we're good now. Okay, now we're very close. Okay, going back to dashboard, always using dashboard to guide you. Okay, so this one here, and select the regions, countries. Okay, I think we're close. Okay, I think they already hide the one we already finished. So let's go here to select country. We're almost done. Add countries to all countries. All right, and select testers again. Okay, you know what? We'll just follow what they're asking. So let's see what happens. Okay, and then we'll create a new release. I assume this will be the production release. No, closed testing release. So I can choose from library, just use this one. We really don't need this actually, but let's just follow it. Okay, review, and then start rollout to alpha. Okay, so they're really doing all the stages. Okay, they go from internal to alpha, and then to, you know, to beta, and eventually to you know, production. So let me see if I create a release here. Can I do it still? Okay, so it looks like you can. Okay, so I think let's see how the dashboard is going to guide us. That's what I want to show you. So this one here, okay, this is the final. Okay, this is actually the final production. But do we really need to do all of this? No, that's where the part I got really disappointed, because this part you don't really need. Okay, yeah, it's just totally useless. Okay, I'll go to the production. So for the production, that's where the real users will be using. Okay, just add all the countries, same thing, and then you create a release. But you can, if you already upload that one before, you just click on that version to use this one. Otherwise, you upload everything. Okay, so save. review, and then you click on this button, start rollout to production. Now this means that you are really pushing that to a production. Okay, we're done. Okay, now this app is under reviews. Okay, it's not published yet. It will be reviewed. As you can see here, under review. So in review, you can do publishing overview. So you will see some of these changes you made. But once it's published, you will be able to see that link. Right now, it's not open yet. All right, so that's a process. It's not really too difficult, but the first time you do it, definitely a lot of information. This portal isn't most intuitive, unfortunately, but looks like everything is good. Just ignore the testing. All you need is the production. You need to create a release here in the production. That's the most important one. Okay, so that is the quick demo of how you release and then publish the app. All right, so let me actually stop recording.